Ramble.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Hi, this is Maria Stell, Sofia, Mulawan, and for today's video, I'll be sharing with you about this interesting real-life crime story podcast, The Road and Mango by Stephanie Soo and Ramble. Stephanie Soo is the main host, while Ramble is the agency of The Road and Mango, but it actually consists of two speakers, yet they kept co-host identity anonymous, and that's Stephanie Soo's fiancé. So they love doing deep dives into the darkest crimes, and they don't hold back on the details, and like to explore the psychology of the criminals. The gruesome stories may be dark, but the host makes sure to add a pinch of comedy and sweetness to them. So the stories are rodent, just like the podcast name. They are bizarre and shocking and enough to garner a lot of interest of the audience. That's why the podcast name is Road and Mango. Mango is sweet when it's rodent but looks horrible. Horrible. So this podcast has become very popular because of Stephanie's incredible storytelling skills and her ability to research the cases in detail and present the information in a compelling way. So Road and Mango has over 200 episodes, which is available in Apple Podcast, Spotify, TikTok, and YouTube, with each one being roughly an hour long. Road and Mango does not feature any guests. The episodes consist of her narrating the stories with her fiancé commenting like, yeah, that's actually so bad. With the success of Road and Mango, according to Net Influencer, they got 145k subscribers on YouTube, and the host Stephanie Soo has two YouTube accounts. So she has 2.98 million and 1.28 million subscribers on both her channels and 620.2k followers on Twitter. So based on the analysis, Road and Mango podcast receives 200k to 300k listeners each time an episode goes out across podcast networks. And because of their success, they earned an award in this year. Yeah, Road and Mango earned a special nod at the 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards presented by The Hartford on Monday evening, March 11th. They received the Innovator Award presented by YouTube. Let's talk about how the episode is structured. So it is a typical episode of Road and Mango, follows a consistent structure, and each episode starts with advertisement, the ramble, bada bing bada boo,
Ramble.
Bada bing, bada boom.
and setting the stage for the case Stephanie will discuss, and she then provides a brief intriguing teaser about the case to capture listeners' interest, like the way the mother died, like that. And after the teaser, Stephanie dives into the details of the case in chronological order. She covers all aspects, including the what, why, who, and how of the story. I am more interested of watching her through YouTube or TikTok because she uses pictures or videos that's really realistic, even though it's a spooky kind of podcast, because just like that one episode titled Mom Microwaved 2-month-old baby, something like that, where she will impersonates the mom and she made the story and serious. Yeah, that's really interesting. Road and Mango's production looks a bit simple because Stephanie looks independent from what she's doing. The audio quality is superb and crystal clear, which made her unique among other podcasters. And she also used music that is kind of making me feel creepy, but it just aligns well with the story. But Stephanie just put some magic on her words that stops me from being scared. Target audience are like millennials and Gen Z, so it's just okay, it's not for kids. And typically aged like 18 to 34, including my sister. My sister likes Road and Mango. And the audience is generally interested in true crime stories, mysteries, and investigative journalism. They use social media as their engagement strategies like IG and Twitter. They also post some behind the scene content, and they also respond to audiences' comments for feedback. Throat and Mango also used several monetization strategies such as ads, and typically at the beginning, middle, and end. And some brands that they used are sponsored, so just like the mic, that's why it's really amazing. And so finally, my key takeaway for this podcast is strong storytelling, effective use of social media for promotion. Also, my personal reflection is Road and Mango shows that having interesting content and connecting with listeners is very crucial. Yeah. It also highlights with the importance of using different ways to use strategies to hook listeners. This case study shows that a balanced approach can make a podcast successful and has influenced me how I plan to create and manage my own podcast.